2 gold jars. Same shelf, nearly the same price. One holds a powder finer than flour. The other holds tiny mirror flakes, confetti you're allowed to eat. Buy the wrong one, and your Saturday project goes flat.
Or, counter theory, there is no wrong one. My opening position, this is one product wearing two names, and the second name exists to sell me a second jar. I bake for birthdays and one ambitious Christmas a year. I've earned my suspicion.
Welcome to the Monégasque Table. Today, it's edible glitter versus luster dust. What's actually different, which jar your weekend needs, and whether you need both. Spoiler on that last one, probably not.
Then we half agree already. Short show.
Not quite. Here's the answer up front, so nobody waits for it. Luster dust is an ultra-fine powder, a 5 to 25 micron grind, and it paints. A smooth, metallic sheen on a surface, frosting, candy, chocolate. Edible glitter is flakes, 50 to 500 microns, big enough to catch the light and stay visible swirling in a drink. Dust paints. Flakes sparkle. Same family, different cut. And the cut is the product.
See, you say micron like it's a normal word. It's not. Nobody is standing in the baking aisle picturing microns.
Fair. So let's do it in kitchen words. Powdered sugar and sanding sugar. Same sugar, different grind. Powdered sugar melts into a surface and turns it velvet. Sanding sugar sits on top and glints at you. Dust and glitter are that exact relationship, in shimmer form.
Okay, that I can picture. But if it's the same stuff underneath, my twin theory is still alive. Grind size feels like a detail, not a whole different product.
Sparkle lab moment, then, because the grind decides what light does. Both lines are built on mica-based pearlescent pigments. Minerals. Odorless, flavorless, heat-stable, and they barely dissolve in water, so a drink won't eat them. Now, grind that mineral into a 5 to 25 micron powder and light slides across it in one smooth sheet. That's sheen. Cut it into flakes instead, and every flake becomes a tiny mirror, flashing as it moves. That's sparkle. A powder can't flash, and a flake can't ever look like paint.
And in a glass?
In a glass, the cut is the whole game. Flakes are big enough to stay visible, hanging in the liquid. And in anything bubbly, the bubbles keep them dancing all night. Dust in a drink reads as a soft shimmer haze. Pretty, honestly. But if you promised your guests sparkle, haze feels like a broken promise.
All right, round 2. Receipts, because I read the shelf before we sat down. The dust, $9.99 for the little 7-gram cake jar, or $14.99 for 15 grams. The flakes, also $14.99 for 10 grams. Same sticker, a third less product. That's $1.50 a gram against $1. Why am I paying more per gram for the confetti than the paint?
You want me to say the flakes are fancier? I won't. Per gram, you're right, and I'll say it plainly. The 15-gram dust jar is the better rate. $1 a gram. Cheapest number on that shelf.
Noted for the record.
But per gram is the peanut butter lens, and this isn't peanut butter. You don't spread it, you pinch it. The serving printed on the flake jar is 0.1 grams a drink, so 10 grams is about 100 drinks. Call it 15 cents a glass. The dust jar stretches to about 150 servings. A dime. You're arguing over a nickel a glass.
A nickel times 100 glasses is $5, Margot. That's a latte.
It is. And if the latte matters, buy the dust and take the sheen. But you're not paying flake prices for grams. You're paying for the cut. The one trick dust can't do, which is stay visibly sparkling in a moving drink.
Fine. Then round 3, and I've been saving this one. There's an analysis of about 2,400 reviews in this category, the drink glitter aisle, the flake stuff. Guess what people actually do with it? Cake decorating. 52.1% of the usage mentions. Half. In the drinks aisle. Real buyers already voted, and they voted twin. If the drink jar works on a birthday cake, the 2-jar system is the industry's idea, not the kitchen's.
That's the round you win.
Say it again. slower.
That's the round. You win. Flakes on a cake genuinely work. You get scattered points of glitter instead of a smooth metallic surface. Different look, and plenty of bakers prefer it. So no, you do not need both jars to start. Buy for the job on your actual calendar and let that jar moonlight on everything else.
Thank you.
And the paperwork backs you up. The technical sheet for the gold dust lists 5 jobs on one jar: cake, candy, beverages, cocktails, chocolate. One powder, whole party. But notice the twins only swap cleanly in one direction. Flakes moonlight as cake sparkle beautifully. Dust moonlighting in a drink gives you that soft haze. And if what you wanted was confetti and champagne, that's the disappointing direction.
So the mistake that actually costs money is buying dust and expecting drink sparkle.
That's the expensive one. The reverse is just a style choice.
Okay, the honest segment. Who skips what?
If your whole calendar is frosted, cakes, and you want that mirror metallic finish, skip the flakes. The 7-gram dust jar at $9.99 is the entire purchase. If the plan is sparkling drinks for a party, skip the dust. Flakes are the home team there. If nobody's eating the thing, a display cake, ornaments with the kids, skip both. Craft glitter is cheaper and made for display. It just never, ever goes near food. And if your signature drink is cola or hot chocolate, save the money entirely because nobody sees sparkle through an opaque drink.
Scorecard. I came in calling them twins. 1 product, 2 names, 2 stickers. Where I've landed, same mineral family, genuinely different cut, and the cut changes what your eye gets. A 5 to 25 micron powder paints a sheen. Flakes at 50 to 500 microns throw real sparkle and keep swirling in a glass. Per serving, they both cost dimes, so my price per gram outrage was the wrong math, mostly. And the round I'm keeping. Half the category puts the drink jar on cakes anyway, so 1 jar, picked for the job you actually have, covers a beginner's whole year.
Cleaner than my version. One footnote, if you want the painting jar, the Monégasque ASQUE Gold 15 gram luster dust is on Amazon. The $1 a gram one, about 150 servings of sheen.
And next time, my daughter asked me this one, verbatim, mid-lick. What does edible glitter taste like?
The honest answer is 1 word, and proving it is the fun part. Quick note before we go. This show is produced by the team at Monégasque with AI-crafted hosts, and every number you heard was checked by humans against the documents. See you at the table.